The University of the Philippines Alumni Association Toronto is proudly announcing its 35th year anniversary this coming 2012. 35 years of happy and memorable moments, touching each other's lives, and working together towards common goals and interests, and unselfishly devoting their time and resources for the benefit of its alma mater, the University of the Philippines, its alumni, and the Filipino-Canadian community. It was in the summer of 1977 when a group of UP graduates started talking and made a buzz of creating a UP Alumni Association in Metro Toronto. An organizational meeting was held, spearheaded by Solomon Exmundo, and attended by around 100 potential members. Just like any organization, the first few years of UPAA Toronto, considered its formative years, was marked by birth pains. During this period, UPAA Toronto's constitution and bylaws were adopted. Different committees were created and members were recruited from different parts of the city.
Every time we have the organizational meeting, the constitution, we pattern the constitution after the constitution sa Filipino Association.
Less than 2 months after the association was founded, UPAA Toronto plunged into its first major cultural project, Halinhinan, an evening of Philippine dance, music, and fashion. It sparked an internal controversy as opposing expectations of the association surfaced. Another successful major cultural event in the early years of UPAA Toronto was the Zarzuela Walang Sugat, with a stellar cast of Filipino artists led by Fides Santos Cuyugan. This Manila-produced zarzuela was a cultural eye-opener not only for their Canadian guests but also for many Filipinos who were not acquainted with this genre. As years passed by, the UPAA Toronto was faced with the challenge of sustaining the association and carrying on its mandate and objectives. Most of the activities were geared towards getting more members involved in the association and raising funds to support its projects. The leaders tirelessly worked on making UPAA Toronto more relevant and significant to its members. During the second decade, the scholarship and professorial chair funds were first initiated. Through the efforts of the past councils, this endowment fund grew and supported well-deserving students and professors in the University of the Philippines. In its own little way, UPAA Toronto aims to raise funds to sustain the quality of tertiary education at UP and to extend its educational services to deserving students who have good potential for success but who could not otherwise afford a UP education. Fellowship and networking activities among members were regularly intensified, enhancing the association's prominence in the Filipino community. UPAA Kapihan started in 2006, a regular monthly series of fellowship brunch that turned out to become a magnet and glue of the organization where old and recent members socialize and interact. As well, UPAA Toronto networks with and has been actively supporting other Filipino associations such as the Philippine Artists Group, the Philippine Colleges and Universities Alumni Association, the Filipino Center Toronto, the Kalayaan Cultural Community Center, the Philippine Independence Day Council, Fiesta Filipina Dance Troupe of Canada, and many more. In 2006, the UPAA Toronto geared up to help the new immigrant members adjust to their Canadian environment through its mentoring program. Members volunteered to become mentors to new immigrants, guiding and providing them with any assistance and relevant information needed in their endeavor to seek appropriate jobs. The mentoring program spinned off to career development seminars, which aim to provide Filipino professionals the appropriate tool to successfully acquire at the fastest possible time a professional career in Canada in line with their educational background, training, or experience from the Philippines. The present Council recognizes the numerous activities and projects that the past councils have endeavored to build and implement to sustain the growth and vitality of UPAA Toronto. With the theme UPAA Toronto at 35, Strong as Ever, We kick off today to unveil the upcoming activities for the next 12 months. The one-year celebration will highlight the association's strengths in 3 key aspects. Strength in building up its membership, and to show that in unity there is strength. All activities of the 35th year celebration aim to bring together members of the Alumni Association and to attract those alumni who have not yet heard or have not yet registered. Watch out for member-oriented activities such as themed Kapihan series, PCUAA Summerfest, sports activities, our upcoming Christmas event, and our General Assembly in March. In partnership with the Philippine Artists Group, UPAA will hold a summer tea party and exhibit the art collections of its members. Strength in leadership. The 35th anniversary celebration will highlight UPAA as a strong leader in reaching out to both the Filipino and Canadian community. 2 career development seminars, one this coming fall and the other one in spring of next year, will be held. It will also conduct forums that will help UPAA and the community understand political, cultural, and economic issues and concerns that impact their lives. Strength in giving back. UPAA Toronto recognizes its passion to give back to its alma mater and vows to continue supporting the endowment fund as well as providing support to other projects of the association. Watch out for the 3rd UPAA Charity Golf Tournament to be held in June of next year. Like the 1st and 2nd UPAA golf tournaments, we expect this to be a success. Lastly, watch out for the 35th anniversary promotional items which will be available the whole year round. We invite you all to become a part of UPAA Toronto's 35th year anniversary celebration and come celebrate with us this momentous event on the night of October 13, 2012. And together we will shout, UPAA Toronto at 35, strong as ever.